What's going on?
Rob Reels, what's going on, man?
What up, man? Man, it got worse, you know. Like Martin Luther King had a dream for it to get better, and I agree with his dream, but it ain't get better, yo. It just got worse. Ain't no unity. It's loyalty, but it's loyalty to the wrong things, man. You know what I'm saying? The loyalty is to the negative. There's no loyalty to nothing positive nowadays. So, like as far as unity, man, you find unity amongst like family members that's like, you know what I'm saying, that's tight, and they have a lot of the things in common. But for the most part, you don't really see too much unity unless it's gang unit. You know what I'm saying? And then they ain't got too much unity because they blood killing blood and blood killing Crip and Crip killing blood and Grape Street killing this, and you know what I'm saying? It's just retarded to me, man. You know, so like when you talk unity, you know, I don't really, you know what I'm saying? I ain't really see too much unity around me today. What little bit I do see is either in the church or through family. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, I don't really see no unity. You know what I'm saying? Unity in anything right now. You gotta serve your beginning. Like you rule out the beginning and you quick to meet your ending.
Okay.
Brothers gotta recognize that it is a higher power, you know what I'm saying? I done seen the birth of a few of my kids come in this world, and I know that there's a higher power. Like that man can't do that by himself. You know what I'm saying? I know, you know, there's a higher power. I feel like you know, brothers saying, oh, you know, ain't no God, and this one want to say they atheists. Well, whatever works for you, that's what works for you. But being an atheist is not credible to me. Like, I don't see no rich atheists. I don't see no wealthy atheists. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I see people that believe in God. They seem to have some of the finer things in life. Some of the people that believe in Jesus Christ as their Lord and Savior and they accept Him as their Lord and Savior, I see them having like finer things in life. So like that should be a sign to any and all, especially the young brothers and Latino brothers. Yo, believe in the higher power. Don't be afraid and don't be ashamed to serve Him. Bow down, because every knee shall bend and every head shall bow. One day or another, it will. Sure fact. Just like you was born, you're gonna die. Sure fact. Even the broken clock is right at least twice a day.
True indeed.
The scales of justice is tipped. The scales of justice is tipped if you're not wealthy, if you're not rich, if you're not one of those, or you're not politically connected. The scales of justice is definitely not in your favor. I done been behind the wall and back again, and for what happened with me, I don't, you know, I'm not gonna go into that. But what happened with me, it didn't even have to go that far. But I learned that in this whole scheme of things, we pawns, and it's a modern day slavery, and you got to recognize what's really going on. They set you up so you can end up a true slave, direct slave, working for 43 cents a day instead of working for $43 a day. When you're behind the wall, you work for 43 cents a day. You know what I'm saying? So like, you got to recognize what's going on, and I ain't playing this pawn game with them. You know what I'm saying? After this is over with, after all of the legal situations over with, trust me, I will have lawyers out the kazoo, and I plan on being wealthy. So if anything go wrong, which I pray it don't, if anything go wrong, talk to my Jew lawyers, because I don't want to talk. I ain't got nothing to say. I plead to the fifth, my amendment, my right. You know, it's crazy. Snitching is at an all-time high, and I just say, for the most part, snitches is never loyal to nobody, man. And they get scared and they feel like they in trouble. The first thing they do is they want to tell. I'm gonna tell to get myself out of trouble. Not to diss Frank Lucas, but Frank Lucas was a snitch. He was supposed to take that one on the chin. He decided to be a kingpin. He should have dealt with the kingpin downfall when it came. He lived a high life when it came. When the downfall came, he should have took the downfall with it. But as far as snitching goes, man, watch out. All I can say is watch out for people around you, because it'll be your closest person that will throw you so far up under the bus that you don't even know you up under the bus. And then when you find out who it is, if you ain't strong enough, you'll be heartbroken. And if you ain't strong enough, you might repercussion. So, you know, to save face and save yourself the worryation and all of that, check the people in your circle. Check them, double check them, triple check them. If they don't talk right, if they don't walk right, if they don't sound like or act like you, and you know you're not a snitch, you got to rule them out your sight early. Because if not, trust me, if you heard them tell on anything in life, just go and tell on somebody for no reason, know that they're a snitch. Whether you seen it when they was younger, you seen it when they was older. A snitch gonna always be a snitch. Born a snitch, gonna die a snitch. I don't deal with snitches. This is why, to this moment, I'm in the situation I'm in, and you know what I'm saying? I know who snitched on me, and for the most part, they ruled out the cipher. They can't get this close to me no more. They can't even get in camera range. I got media that can get closer to me than they can, because now I know, all right, I know you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, I don't trust you, so I'm going to rule you out my cipher before I do something to you. And I ain't going to do nothing to you that's going to hurt me, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not going behind the wall, not again.
Okay.
You dig?